Good morning, class 9. This is a chapter 4 in your book. By the way, I think your exam was all well, and this is a chapter which will help you in class 10 also, so I am doing it so that the first chapter which you do in class 10 will be easier for you. Here we will learn about the different landforms of the earth formed due to the geomorphic processes. The surface is adorned with various topographical features like mountains, plateaus, plains, etc. These are called landforms. Now, geomorphology, that is known as, which is been derived from a Greek word, geo means earth, morpho means and logos study. Morpho, form, and logos study. Geomorphology. Morpho means form and logos means study. This deals with the landforms. In this study, we will learn about how the landforms are formed, what are the landforms, and what causes these landforms. The geological process causes tectonic uplift and subsidence. They include uplift of mountains, ranges, growth of volcano surfaces, evaluations, etc. Now, the landforms of the earth are created by natural forces. These natural forces that interact physically and chemically with the earth's surface is called geomorphic process. So, what is geomorphic process? The landforms of the earth are created by the natural forces. This natural process that interacts physically or chemically with the earth's surface is called geomorphic process. Now, there are some internal and external process. Now, internal is known as endogenous or endogenic process, external exogenous or exogenic process, which you will read more details in class 10. The endogenic genous process or internal process, according to scientists, there are radioactive elements in the interior of the earth. These elements they generate lots of heat, enormous amount of heat, which becomes the sources for the internal forces that is taking different activities down there. This internal process either slowly or suddenly. You can see that earthquake is coming. You can feel the earthquake that is going on in a day, but the wavelength or the process of the earthquake, it takes some time to hit a place. So we can feel it in a day, but the process is being going on. Volcanic eruptions also. We see volcanic eruption is coming out in a day, but the process takes some time to occur because until and unless the cores are getting heated, steams are creating, the molten lavas are coming, so it's a process. But we find it in a day. Now, the outer shell of the earth is not a single piece, but it is broken like a cracker's eggshell. If you heat an eggshell, you can see cracks coming out on it. So, earth crust is like that. There are individual and different solid blocks of the broken pieces which are known as plates. These broken parts are known as plates. The earth, I am putting in here because so that you can get it properly. The earth crust is made up of different plates. The continents are known as continental plates, and some which makes the oceans are known as oceans means ocean beds. Ocean is water, but under that ocean, the ocean is above some piece of land. So those are known as oceanic plates. These plates are apparently static and stable. They are not always moving. But when somewhere any molten lava rises up from the Earth's interior through joints and fractures that are there. They move Earth, the exact pressure in the oceanic plates, there they create a pressure, and then the oceanic plates began to move. Simultaneously, the as the continental plates is laying on oceanic plate, they also start moving. If I show you something, for instance, if this is a oceanic plate and if this is an earth plate, and if there is a gap, now this plate is moving, and it might occur that while it is moving, it either goes beneath it or it goes above it. Whichever they are doing, if they are going above it, then also there will be a wave, and which will give us shaking we will feel. And if, for instance, it is going down also, then there will be a shake, because this plate is there, it is also moving. As this one is moving, this one is also moving. So this is continuously going on around the world. If it is happening here, for instance, if it is happening here, then the whole thing will be, whole continent and ocean, everywhere this movement will be going on. Now, when such two lithospheric plates come and for instance, if a heavier when this lithospheric plates means when an oceanic plate is going down, as I show you, when it is going down the Earth's into the Earth's mantle, and the lighter continental crust overrides the oceanic plates, this also occurs. Then the magma from the Earth's interior rises to the surface where the plates come in contact. Now, as I have showed you, for if this one is oceanic and this one is earth crust, if it is coming up, if there is any space they are getting, then they come up from those places. The subduction zone, the sedimentary rock layer of the ocean floor, are compressed against the fixed plates, and this gives in result of, now what I have shown is sometimes earthquake occurs. Sometimes what happened, if this plate is stuck, then a portion, like here it is written, now where it is subduction zone, the sedimentary rocks. Now I have told you earlier how sedimentary rocks are formed. For instance, this is a layer which is from 200 years, and again a layer from about this, if it is forming, then this is other layer. So like this, one layer by other, the sedimentary rocks are coming up. You have eaten layered cake, for instance, a layer of chocolate, then a layer of white chocolate cake. So there are two different layers. So like that, on the earth surface also sediments are coming and getting they settle down one by one and they form layers. Now when these layers of the ocean floor are compressed, that means when they are against the fixed plates, the plates which are already there, when they are being compressed, they start faulting, or you can say folding, and this folding gives us or builds up fold mountains, upliftment occurs, and as the movement carries on for thousands of years, the earth crust are get deformed. Floating and faulting took place, giving rise to the intel landforms. Two kinds of tectonic movements that produces intel landforms are orogenic movement and epiorogenic movement. Epiorous means mainland and genius means broad continents. The movement causes not only an evolution upliftment but subduction of extensive areas of the earth's crust is also caused. As a result of the formation, many times shales, plateaus, faults, scarps, rift valley, Garben, Horst and Block mountains. Now what is all this? We will know further.